He is Abu Abdullah, Jaafar bin Abi Talib, cousin of the Messenger of God. May God bless him and grant him peace, brother of Ali bin Abi Talib, may God be pleased with them. And he was 10 years older than Ali, and one of the leaders of the Muslims, and one of the early converts to Islam, and he is one of the ministers of the Messenger. He, may God's prayers and peace be upon him, embraced Islam before the Prophet entered the house of Al-Arqam to supplicate there, and on the same day his wife, Asma bint عميس, embraced Islam. Jaafar ibn Abi Talib was very similar to the Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, and the Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, said to Jaafar ibn Abi Talib, "You resemble my character and my manners." And the Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, used to call him, because Jaafar was ibn Abi Talib, loves the poor, serves them and does good to them. Abu Hurairah, may God be pleased with him, says, and when the Messenger, may God's prayers and peace be upon him, migrated to Medina, he made a brotherhood between the Muhajirin and the Ansar. At that time, Jaafar was absent in the land of Abyssinia. Jaafar bin Abi Talib had 2 emigrations, an emigration to the country of Abyssinia, and his emigration to Medina. When the Messenger, may God bless him and grant him peace, authorized those Muslims with him to immigrate to the country of Abyssinia, Jaafar ibn Abi Talib and his wife left for Abyssinia. They stayed there for several years, and they were blessed with their 3 children. And when the Quraysh found that the companions of the Prophet, may God's prayers and peace be upon him, had believed and were reassured in the land of Abyssinia, they sent Amr bin al-As and Abdullah bin Abi Rabia, and they came to the Negus, the king of Abyssinia, and said to the king, "O King Negus, foolish boys from us have come to your country, Abyssinia. They violated the religion of their people and did not enter into your religion. And they came with a religion that they invented that neither we nor you know, so he brought them back to us." So the Negus king sent to the immigrant Muslims and asked them, "What is this religion that you separated from your people and did not enter into my religion or into the religion of any of the other sects?" The Muslims chose him, Jaafar bin Abi Talib, to speak with the king, and he said, "O king, we were a people of ignorance, eating dead animals, worshipping idols, committing immorality, abusing neighborliness, severing ties of kinship, and eating the strong among us the weak. So we were on that until God sent us a prophet from us. We know his lineage, his honesty in us, his honesty and his chastity, and he called us to God to unite God and worship him. Then he commanded us to fulfill the trust, truthfulness of speech, good neighborliness, and kinship ties. So, our people attacked us, tortured us, and seduced us from the religion of God, so that he might return, and we went to worshipping idols. So we went out to your country, the country of Abyssinia. And we chose you as a king over anyone else, and we wanted to be near you, and we hoped that no one would wrong us with you, O king." So the Negus said, "Do you have anything with what the Prophet brought?" Jaafar bin Abi Talib said to him, "Yes." Then he recited from the beginning of Surat Maryam. The Negus king said, "Verily, this and what Jesus brought to come out of one niche." Then he gave them complete safety in his country. His second immigration, when Jaafar bin Abi Talib and his companions returned from Abyssinia to Medina, on the day of the conquest of Akbor. When he met the Prophet, may God's prayers and peace be upon him, Jaafar, the Prophet, may God's prayers and peace be upon him, kissed him between his eyes and said, "The arrival of Jaafar bin Abi Talib, or the conquest of Akbor." Jaafar bin Abi Talib witnessed the Battle of Mu'tah, which took place in Jumada al-Ula in the 8th year of the Hijrah, between Muslims and the Romans. The Prophet, may God's prayers and peace be upon him, made him a commander over the Muslim army in the event that their first leader, Zayd bin Haritha, was injured, when he said, Zayd then Jaafar bin Abi Talib is on the people, and if Jaafar is injured, then Abdullah bin Rawaha. Fearing that the enemy would take it and then fight the Muslims over it, then the Romans fought to the extent that Jaafar, may God be pleased with him, took the banner with his right hand and it was cut off, so he took it with his left hand and it was cut off, so he embraced it with his arms until he was martyred, and when Jaafar was martyred, his body was found with 70 few wounds between a stab spear and a sword strike, all of it is in his body, so the messenger, may God bless him and grant him peace, prayed for him and said about him, and he was buried on the land of Jordan in the southern town of Mazar, south of the city of Karak, may God be pleased with him and the companions all.